Okay. Ready? Good evening, everybody. Hello, how are you? Hi. We're getting ready to start the meeting now. I know you got a lot of cheerleaders in the room, so a lot of big voices. Good evening and welcome to the Township Committee meeting of February 27th, 2018. Ms. Borg, please call the roll.
Commander Bichette.
Here.
Commander Delcourt.
Here.
Commander Sirachi.
Here.
Deputy Mayor Thompson.
Here.
Mayor McCauley.
Here.
Administrator Ferreira.
Here.
Attorney Willard.
Here.
Please join me in a salute to the flag. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be advised, in accordance with Section 5 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, the notice of this meeting was made by the posting on the bulletin board here at the Township Municipal Complex and notifying the officially designated newspapers that this meeting would take place at the Hillsborough Township Municipal Complex at 7:30 p.m. on February 27th, 2018. Before we begin our business meeting, I would like to pause in silent remembrance of the 17 children that were tragically killed at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida on February 14th. If you join me in a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Our prayers are out to their families and victims of those they know as well. We're moving on to the approval of minutes this evening. May I have a motion to approve the January 23rd, 2018 regular meeting session minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Okay. Roll call, please.
Commander Bichette.
Yes.
Commander Delcourt.
Yes.
Commander Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson.
Yes.
Mayor McCauley.
Yes. May I have a motion to approve the February 13th, 2018 regular session minutes?
So moved.
On first, got a second?
May I have a second? Frank was...
tied.
Okay.
Thank you.
No.
Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Commander Bichette.
Yes.
Commander Delcourt.
Yes.
Commander Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson.
Yes.
Mayor McCauley.
Yes. Moving on this evening to reports from committee liaisons, receipt of reports, petitions, or communications. And first this evening, the Committeeman Burchett.
Thank you, Mayor. From the Police Department, in consideration of the recent tragedies in Parkland, Florida, as well as Las Vegas, Nevada, the police would like to remind residents of the importance of reporting suspicious or otherwise alarming activity. In today's environment, never has the term, if you see something, say something, has been more important. Your tip could potentially thwart the next mass shooting or terrorist attack. The New Jersey Office of Homeland Security and Preparedness offers valuable information regarding emerging threats and suspicious activity reporting tips. This information is available to the public on the website www.newjerseyohsp.gov. I was seeing it was up behind me. Look kind of silly. From the Fire Safety Department, congratulations to Patrick Buckley and Michael Corone on their re-election to the Board of Commissioners, Fire Commissioners. From the EBDC, just a reminder, if you wish to be a sponsor for the 5th annual Run Around the Park, a non-competitive, family-friendly 3-mile run or walk through the Ann Van Middlesworth Park and the Woodfield Park, please contact Jessica Gonzalez at the Recreation Department at 908-369-4832. And an update from the Credit Card Committee. Another reminder that grant applications are now being accepted for nonprofit organizations serving the township youth and seniors to apply for up to a $2,000 grant through the Affinity Hillsborough Rewards Card Program. Please visit the website for more details and also how to secure your own Hillsborough Reward credit card. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Committeeman Delcourt.
Thank you, Mayor. Had some discussion with the building department. Just a reminder, we've had some businesses that have changed ownership, but the core business itself remains the same, same function and same use. In that case, a CCO application is not required. However, the occupancy placard must be changed to reflect the new business name. So zoning approval may be required on that as well. So if you have a change in ownership, reach out to our zoning or building department. They can help you understand what type of application and permits you need for that change of business. Regarding the health department, spring is the time usually that we remind residents that have septic systems in town that this is the time they should be performing maintenance on them. Well, we've recently tried to implement a number of new sewer systems in town and had a number of homeowners connect. We still do have a significant number of septic systems here in Hillsboro. So spring is a good time to get out and make sure that we're doing the proper maintenance on those to ensure that we don't have any health-related issues as a result of a poor performing septic. If you have any concerns about your septic or if there's any questions regarding the maintenance that's required on it, please call our health department. They're really the ones that are responsible. 908-369-5652. And finally, recreation update. This Friday, March the 1st, we'll have the scheduled release of our spring 2018 program brochure, as well as the 2018 summer camps brochure. We currently have registration ongoing for the spring soccer, softball, and the summer day camp programs. So if you have any interest in any of those programs, now is the time to begin your sign-up process. And also, just a reminder that we do have now our recreation department on Instagram. I know all you guys should be following recreation at Instagram at Hillsboro Rec. So thank you, Mayor. That's all.
Thank you. Committeeman Sirachi?
Yes. Thank you, Mayor. Just a few items this evening. Last week at the Planning Board, we had Capital Planning Committee do the presentation of the annual proposed capital planning projects, giving them in their rank order, and should be at our next township meeting, March 20th. Oh, when we introduce, okay. That's going to be a little bit of a while. So later this spring, we will be getting a presentation from capital planning, but I can say that that there are a lot of worthy projects on there, and I know you're going to be touching upon one of them that we got a little bit of money for it, so we'll save that for later. From the engineering department, just a reminder for residents that live on New Amwell Road, Phase 2 and 3, which is between Torres and Beekman Lanes. The resurfacing of that road will begin this spring. That was planned last year, so there's already funds for that. The township does request residents that if you have planned any new utility hookup to your home, such as gas or water lines, to please arrange for them as soon as possible, because unfortunately these type of utility hookups do require excavation of the existing roadway. We won't have to be excavating freshly paved roadways. So if you do have any plans, please do those or arrange for those as soon as possible. And from the Department of Public Works, even though we're sort of coming towards the end of the winter, there's still pothole repairs still ongoing throughout the town, and just so you're aware, the repairs are temporary at best just because of the adverse weather conditions. Obviously, more permanent repairs will be made when the weather gets better. And the priority of these repairs are main roads first and then into the development. So have patience. They will be in your neighborhood soon. And announcement regarding senior curbside pickup. Coupons may be picked up at the Chapter A and B senior meetings next month, in the month of March. And also on March 1st, right outside here at the information kiosk, you can also pick up the coupons there, or if it's more convenient, at the Department of Public Works between 7 a.m. and 2 p.m., which is located on 21 East Mountain Road next to the YMCA. And that's all I have this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Thank you, Mayor. A couple things for me this evening. First, I want to thank all the teachers at Woods Road School that had me come in and read to their class on President's Day. I got to read one of my favorite books, two of my favorite books, Duck for President and Woodrow, the White House Mouse. If you guys haven't read it yet, they're fantastic. So I just want to thank all the students that I did have a chance to read to. I think I counted about 400 of them that day. So it was a great time, and just want to, again, thank all those teachers who had me in. From the Finance Department, this is your final reminder to all dog owners that Thursday, March 1st, is the last day to purchase a 2018 dog license without incurring a late fee. You can renew in person at the finance office or online at no charge using your checking account. The Township's online tax payment system will be going through a security upgrade for the next week. This upgrade will provide even greater security for your financial information. During this upgrade, you will not be able to make credit card payments, but will be able to make online tax payments. The upgrade will be complete over the weekend, and the credit card option will be available again on March 5th. So again, March 1st, last day for the dog payments. From the Sustainable Committee, just a save the date that the annual Green Living and Wellness Fair is Saturday, June 2nd. Please make sure you check our e-news for all the pertinent details about that event. It's always a good time, so please come out to that. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. Thank you. So a few things for me this evening, a couple of road updates on Falcon Road. For those that travel Falcon Road, we are aware of the condition. The eastbound lane of Falcon Road is in poor condition. Our Department of Public Works is out there usually on a daily basis trying to keep the patchwork going through, but with this kind of weather, it doesn't really stick too well. With 260 miles of roads within the township, it's a monumental task to continue to do that on a daily basis. The developers of the Gateway development are responsible for rebuilding the roadway, which will include widening, drainage, and improvements as the development gets built out. There are currently 2 other property owners along Falcon Road that are still negotiating with the developer on the cost of the additional land acquisition for the road widening. Since the land acquisition does take time and sometimes court action might be necessary, it might be still a few months to a year away. So I, along with Mr. Ferreira and some of our staff members, have recently met with the developer, and they have committed to do a temporary paving repair on the eastbound lane, weather permitting, as soon as the asphalt plants reopen, which is usually in March. They have committed to repaving the road in a temporary fashion, so the roadway will be in better condition until the road can be fully rebuilt. So we want to thank Mr. Hiller, the developer, for working with the township on this issue. Please understand what is involved, and on behalf of the Township Committee, we are working on improving that roadway, and it should be done in the next couple of weeks. It should start, so we'll keep you posted on that. With great news tonight, I'm thrilled to report that the New Jersey DOT local aid grant of $508,000 for repaving of Beekman Lane Phase 1, which is between Amwell Road and Triangle Road. I would like to thank Mr. Bellinger and our engineering department for applying for this grant. It's quite a large amount of money, and we are pleased to receive this. So the process will start on Beekman Lane. Most likely will go out to bid by the end of this year or early spring. The entire amount that they put in for was about $538,000, so the grant almost covers the entire project. And if there are no unforeseen issues during the project, it may be able to cover the entire project. So we'll see as we go along. We'll also keep you posted on that. The engineering department works very hard, so we're pleased to announce that we do receive a grant usually every year. We have been blessed with receiving grants the last 3 years with Amwell Road, which was divided into 3 sections. Also, we received approximately $200,000 for each section, with a total of $627,000 toward New Amwell Road, which will be completed this year also. The first section of New Amwell Road was repaved last year, and they're continuing on with the process. Quick note on the bypass update. We have been advised that on about March 6th, work will begin on the next phase of the bypass. The initial work will involve tree removal, which is targeted to be complete by the end of the month, by the 31st. So all good news on roadways. Stay connected. As always, you can stay connected with all the events here via the Friday e-newsletter and Twitter. TV 29 and the Hillsborough YouTube channel showcase our meetings along with our Hillsborough The Good Life episodes. And Swift Reach 911 is used for traffic and emergency notifications. You can sign up for those if you aren't already signed up for those. And moving on to proclamations this evening. I think there's a few folks here for proclamations. So we ask, once you receive your proclamation, please be reseated, and we will pause after recognitions for your departure at that time. And I think, is Doug Thompson joining me, or anybody's Board of Ed? Recreation, right?
I just wear my former Duke's colors, that's all.
Oh, we just switch shirts.
I brought my jacket.
Hey, put it on, put it on.
You should bring it down.
You should.
Put it on?
It's still fit.
Oh, it's from back then?
No, it's not from back then.
Oh.
Tell me when it's still fit.
Is this right here? Oh, sorry, Should I read this over? And First up this evening is the Duke's Peewee cheerleaders.
No pressure, but everyone's gonna stare.
And once I say your name, I'm going to pass the microphone to you and say your own name, okay? All right? Ready?
All right, hold on. Where are your coaches? We'll let you guys take photos.
I'm going to hand the microphone to you all and say your name too. What's your name? Everybody in? Okay. Whereas the 2017 Hillsboro Dukes Peewee cheerleaders had a very successful season because of their hard work and dedication, and whereas the 2017 Hillsboro Dukes Peewee cheerleaders were Jersey Valley Conference champions, New Jersey State champions, Eastern Region champions, and second in the nation, and whereas the 2017 Hillsboro Dukes Peewee cheerleaders consist of the following young athletes, and I'll pass this along.
Emily Margellis,
Melanie Murillo,
Abby Pastula,
Nat Fonzetti, Abby Grouse, Emily Florick,
Keani Black,
Reagan Parag, Sonia Lips,
Josla Miranda,
Kaylee Mazaris, Ashley Figliolo, Olivia McCarthy, Alyssa Petty,
Maya Lewis,
Michaela Williams, Isabella Vidal, Alexis Scott, Ariel Schvetz,
Haley Ringel,
Grace Perkins,
Abby Glazewski,
Gina Kahn,
Sophia Mischetta,
And also the coaches are here, so we're going to say, whereas the squad is led by head coach Noelle Creekmer,
Vanessa Vidal,
Nicole Figliolo, Dana Margellis, Danielle Scott,
Kelly Black.
Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the township committee, here in the township of Hillsborough, do hereby commend the Hillsboro Dukes Peewee cheerleaders, the coaches, the parents, not only for their successful season, but for their hard work, dedication, and commitment to the sport, and to those principles of good sportsmanship, teamwork, and academic achievement which the organization endorses. Be it further proclaimed that we, the mayor and the township committee of the township of Hillsborough, further commend the Hillsboro Dukes Peewee cheerleaders for the honor they have brought to themselves, for their organization, and to our community. Thank you and congratulations. Hold on, stay up here. You sure?
Nice and loud. That's great. One,
That was by far our best,
Thank you. Hillsborough Dukes JV cheerleaders?
how do they do stunts?
Because not everybody's here.
I was just kidding.
Whereas the 2017 Hillsborough Dukes JV cheerleaders had a very successful season also because of their hard work and dedication. And whereas the 2017 Hillsborough Dukes JV cheerleaders placed first at the Jersey Valley Conference competition and ranked third out of 10 at the Eastern Region competition. And whereas the 2000 Hillsborough Duke JV cheerleaders consist of, there are other athletes that are included on the proclamation, but those that are here,
Amanda Janetti. Giselle Foy.
along with their coaches,
Vanessa Vidal.
Kelly Black. Danielle Scott. Nicole Figliolo. Noelle Creekmer.
thank you. Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, do hereby commend the Hillsborough Duke JV cheerleaders, the coaches, and the parents, not only for their successful season, but for their hard work, dedication, and commitment, and to those principles of good sportsmanship, teamwork, and academic achievement that the organization endorses. Be it further proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, further commend the Dukes JV cheerleaders for the honor they have bestowed upon themselves, their organization, and to our community. Thank you and congratulations.
Now the coaches have to go this time, right?
All right, that one needed some work.
Okay, next up, a Hillsborough Dukes Peewee football team. And the coaches would come up too.
Junior Peewee.
This is for now.
We said Peewee. This is Junior Peewee.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, don't move.
We got it.
No, that's junior.
I was wondering, because I knew it was...
Yeah.
Here we go, we got the right one.
Junior Peewee.
All right, who's the strongest?
I
Whereas the 2017 Hillsborough Dukes Junior Peewee football team had a very successful season because of their hard work and dedication. And whereas the 2017 Hillsborough Dukes Junior Peewee football team won the 2017 Jersey Valley Conference Championship and advanced to the first round of regional playoffs. And whereas the 2017 Hillsborough Dukes Junior Peewee football team consists of
Jason Roser,
Logan McDermott,
Alex Wildgoose,
Jason Strawn,
Brendan Barker,
Mello Powell.
along with their coaches.
Jay McDermott.
Bill Strawn.
Greg Barker.
Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, do hereby commend the Hillsborough Dukes Junior Peewee football team, the coaches, their parents, not only for their successful season, but for their hard work, dedication, commitment to the sport, and to the principles that the good sportsmanship, teamwork, and academic achievement with the organization endorses. Be it further proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, further commend the Hillsborough Dukes Junior Peewee football team for the honor they have brought to themselves, their organization, and to our community. Congratulations. Okay, now the Peewee football team can come on up. Coaches. Everybody here? Everybody ready? Whereas the 2017 Hillsborough Dukes Peewee football team had a very successful season because of their hard work and dedication, and whereas the 2017 Hillsborough Dukes Peewee football team won the 2017 Jersey Valley Conference Championship, advanced into the third round of the regional playoffs, placing 7th in the Eastern region out of 140 teams. And whereas the 2017 Hillsborough Dukes Peewee football team consists of
Philip Unix,
Logan Press,
Doug Toth,
JB McCrae,
Julian Brunel,
Donovan Miller,
Kyle Collins,
Justin LeBron,
Ryan Vandermeer, Lucas Scott,
and their coaches here tonight.
Alex Toth. Jay Scott.
Now therefore be it proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, do hereby commend the Hillsborough Dukes Peewee football team, the coaches and parents, not only for their successful season, but for their hard work, dedication, and commitment to the sport and to the principles of good sportsmanship, teamwork, and academic achievement which the organization endorses. Be it further proclaimed that we, the mayor and the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough, further commend the Hillsborough Dukes Peewee football team for the honor they have brought to themselves, their organization, and our community. Congratulations. Thank you.
On behalf of the Hillsborough Dukes, Mayor McCauley and the Township of Hillsborough, we just want to thank you for providing us with this great honor. Thank you.
Come on, guys, make it good. Let's go. Nice and loud.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us this evening. Congratulations to all of you and to our proclamation recipients. We appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good night. You can leave now if you'd like. You can stick around for the rest of the meeting.
You can't slide it. You have to push it. Push it through. Don't tell her. Big crowd.
Yeah, let's go.
Ready? Okay. We're moving on to new business at this time. There's none at this time, so we'll move on to public comment on new business and matters not on the agenda this evening. Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to considerations. Consideration number 1, resolution authorizing Mills and Schneering Architects LLC to provide professional services associated with the restoration of the Vanderveer House pursuant to the proposal date February 9th, 2018, in an amount not to exceed $39,050. This is being funded from the Historic Preservation Grant from the county, and it is for continued restoration of the Vanderveer Harris House. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Comments from the dais? Comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Okay, hold on one second. Oh, he's number 2. He's there.
Okay.
It's just flipped around. No worries. Yes, sorry, Mayor.
That's
Committeeman
okay.
Burchett.
Yes.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson.
Yes.
Mayor McCauley.
Yes. Consideration number 2 is a resolution authorizing the hiring of Kevin Lowry as a Public Works Worker number 1 in the Township of Hillsborough Department of Public Works effective February 28, 2018, at a salary of $33,063. There exists a vacancy in the Department of Public Works currently. Mr. Lowry has been interviewed and is found to be qualified for this position, so we wanted to welcome Mr. Lowry this evening, assuming that we have all the votes. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais?
Mayor, just as you mentioned, myself and Mr. Resvay, Director of DPW, had quite a few candidates, qualified candidates, so we're happy to have Mr. Lowry part of it. I think he's going to be a great addition to the team, and we welcome him. Thank you.
Thank you. Any comments from the floor?
Hello, I'm Kevin Lowry. I just want to thank you all for the opportunity. I'm really excited to join the township, and I'm looking forward to a career. So, thank you.
Thank you. Nice for you to come up.
Yeah, thank you.
Usually everyone's too afraid to come up, so we appreciate it.
I just wanted to make sure I'm attending every meeting that I can anymore. The planning the other night. Thank you, too, for backfilling the position. It's very important to keep the department, full of employees to our capacity that we can handle. And Kevin is coming with the coveted CDL license, Class A, and we're happy to have him and start his career over there with us. So,
Good.
thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Kevin, turn around.
Good luck.
Sorry, smile.
Welcome aboard. Moving on to consideration number...
we need a
I'm
roll call,
sorry. Sorry, forgive me, I got carried away. Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Welcome aboard. Yes.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson.
He left. Should we change our mind? Just well-deserved and welcome. Yes.
Mayor McCauley.
Yes, thank you. Consideration number 3, resolution authorizing Mazer Consulting PA to provide professional services associated with the review and update of the official tax maps and the update of the geographic information systems, the parcel updates for the Township of Hillsborough in an amount not to exceed $23,075 is pursuant to Mazer's proposal dated February 21st, 2018. This update is necessary to include newly developed areas and must be certified by a licensed surveyor before the tax maps can be finalized. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Roll call, please.
Committeeman Burchett.
Yes.
Committeeman Delcor.
Yes.
Committeeman Sirachi.
Yes.
Mayor Thompson.
Yes.
Mayor McCauley.
Yes, thank you. That's it for considerations this evening. Moving on to our consent agenda. May I have a motion, please, to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais?
Yes, Mayor, I just wanted to note on here that at the last meeting, we appointed a new judge who had been our public defender, and we are naming his replacement, Pete Ciparillo. So welcome aboard to Pete Ciparillo as the new public defender.
Thank you. Any further comments?
I'll just echo those comments. Known Pete for quite a number of years, coached softball with him, and he was a excellent character, and I think he'd do very well in representing his clients before the courts. And also, on another note, resolution number 3, authorizing the fireworks. I'm glad that we've once again been able to fund the fireworks. I know in years past it's been extremely difficult, as in this year, to come up with those funds, so I'm just glad that we are making those efforts and bring back the fireworks, because so many in this town love that event. So just thank everyone up here for doing that.
You're welcome. Any other comments?
Just to echo Deputy Mayor Thompson, also good news is that we actually reduced the cost this year to the fireworks.
Even better.
No, thank you. Any comments from the floor? Okay. Roll call, please.
Member Shep?
Yes.
Commander Delcor?
Yes.
Commander Sarachi?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Abstain. So moving on to Claims List 2018-04. May I have a motion to approve Claims List 2018-4?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Thank you. Any comments from the dais? Any comments from the floor? Seeing none, roll call, please.
Member Shep?
Yes.
Commander Delcor?
Yes.
Commander Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes. This concludes our regular meeting this evening. We do have an executive session. Ms. Borick, would you please read the resolution?
Whereas Section 80 of the Open Public Meetings Act, Chapter 231 of the Public Law in 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from a meeting in certain circumstances, and whereas the Township Committee is of the opinion that such circumstances exist. Now, therefore, be resolved by the Township Committee of the Township of Hillsborough and the County of Somerset, State of New Jersey as follows. Number 1, the public shall be excluded from discussion of the herein after specified subject matter. Number 2, the general nature of the subject matter to be discussed is as follows: contract negotiations, Apex, litigation, affordable housing, contract negotiations, Board of Education, and Teamsters Union Local 701. Number 3, the Township Committee may take official action on those items discussed in the executive session upon the completion of the executive session. And number 4, those minutes of the discussion shall be made available to the public as soon as the matters under discussion are no longer of a confidential or sensitive nature. And number 5, this resolution shall take effect immediately.
Thank you. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Any comments from the dais? From the floor? Roll call, please.
Commander Shep?
Yes.
Commander Delcor?
Yes.
Commander Sarachi?
Yes.
Mayor Thompson?
Yes.
Mayor McCauley?
Yes, we will now move into executive session this evening. Thank you.